Hey CG, I'm Richie.
And I'm Mara.
And we have your announcements for Monday, October 9th, 2017.
Center Grove is host to many clubs, ranging from athletic clubs to academic teams to clubs that focus on problem solving. But getting those clubs started takes student-driven effort. Ian Kelly and Ethan Boots have a story for you about getting clubs off the ground.
Clubs here at Center Grove. It's no surprise that some of these clubs have been created by fellow students.
The CG Gamers Guild. I started because there weren't very many clubs that fit me and my friends, and we all had one thing in common: we liked games, but couldn't really do video games in school, so we started a board gaming club. We started with a friend of mine, and our sponsor was Mr. Onsley. He has a whole cabinet of games, and it was just an easy outfit.
Safe Club is basically a place where everybody can feel safe. It's a place where equality is for all genders, sexual orientation, races, and basically it's where everybody can, complain about their problems. You don't really have to complain, but we're all advocating for the same thing, where everybody, loves each other.
I started FPS, Future Problem Solvers, because it was at my old school and I've been competing in state ever since 4th grade, so I decided to be a good club for Center Grove.
Starting in a club is not easy and comes with its fair share of challenges.
Some challenges starting it were it is basically a gaming club. It's a nerdy thing. There wasn't much appeal for it at first, but as we got the word out and got more things moving, more and more people came, and now it's I believe it's the biggest club at the school now.
Definitely finding a sponsor is really hard because a lot of my teachers were already club sponsors of so many different clubs that they were too busy for mine. So finding a club sponsor is definitely difficult. It took about a month.
A main challenge of starting a club is spreading the message. These students use different ways to get the word out.
We put up flyers up around everywhere, and we have it on the announcements sometimes, and word of mouth,
I spread out flyers in the club fair. I spread it through word of mouth.
At first it was just through word of mouth. Had a few friends who were in it, then it slowly built up. Last year we ended with about 20, 30 people, and then this year during the club fair, that's when we got it really started up, and now we have 50, 60 people in it.
If you're wanting to start a club, these founders have some advice for you.
Don't be afraid to do what you want to do, because there's somebody out there that probably has the same mindset as you and wants to do the same thing. So
I say definitely do it because if you're passionate about something, you should go for it. And yeah, it may be difficult, but it could end up being worth it.
My club is officially a gaming club, but really it's just a place for people who don't fit in the other club. It's a place for them to go. It's a place for them to hang out with their friends and just have a good time. We people just played Uno for the past 9 weeks and have still enjoyed it because Uno doesn't take a lot of time. You can just talk to your friends. So for those making new clubs, just make it about the people. It doesn't have to be about a specific activity.
They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. Molly Grounds asked some students what pictures on their phones had a story to tell.
I want you to take out your phone, go to your camera roll, and find the picture that has the coolest story behind it.
Okay, so this photo was during track season when I was in middle school, and I was doing pole at the time, and I was going for a practice run, and did my approach, but my spike hit a piece of gum with a rock on it, so I went slid forward. I had to go to the medical station and get cleaned up, but they didn't want me to compete, but I did, and I got second place.
So it's probably one from Belize that I took on my cruise because life in Belize is very different for them. They don't have roads and they don't really follow driving rules when they do have roads and areas, and they kind of have just random animals all over the place and just very different, so I thought that was unique.
This picture means a lot to me because I went to Nicaragua over the summer on a mission trip, and really connected with all the communities and spread Christ's word and everything, and it really impacted my whole outlook on life and everything. So this picture means a lot to me for that, and always brings back good memories and a lot of love in my heart.
The first day of senior year for this year, I went with my friend Ethan Duffy to go get Starbucks in the morning, and my mom, as I was leaving, or after I had gotten to Kroger where we were getting Starbucks, she texted me, she said, "Oh, we didn't get a senior picture before we left." And so I had my friend Ethan Duffy take this picture, and so this was my first ever senior picture or to start the year?
Okay, so this is a picture of my alternate personality, E-Money, because my name's Amani. And one time when I was at Starbucks, I told the lady my name, and she thought I said E-Money, so she wrote it on my cup, and so ever since that's been my rapper name.
We have a special guest today introducing today's book.
Good morning, Trojans. Just as a reminder, our first book for the 12 Books of Halloween was announced on Friday by Creepy the Clown, and that book was Carrie by Stephen King. Our second book for the 12 Books of Halloween is by Rosalind Shanzer and is titled Witches, the absolutely true tale of disaster in Salem. Be prepared to hear about victims, accused witches, scheming officials, and mass hysteria that took more than 20 people's lives, ruined the lives of hundreds more, and it's a very chilling story. And it's true. Get yourself a copy in our media center.
And now we go to Sophie with our sports report for the day.
Congratulations to the varsity football team as they defeated Lawrence North 16-0 on their senior night. Congratulations to boys and girls cross country team as they are advancing to the Shelbyville Regionals this week after their third and second place finishes in last weekend's Franklin sectionals. The boys tennis team ended their season over the weekend with a tough loss to Park Tudor 5-0. They end their season at 13-11 and as sectional and regional champions. CG Volleyball lost to Yorktown 3-0 over the weekend. And now we go back to the announcements desk.
Seniors, if you haven't gotten your senior shirt, see Mrs. Gallion. The cost is $12.
Center Grove Model United Nations will have a call-out meeting tomorrow during STAR in room 287, Mr. Hagedorn's room.
Also in STAR tomorrow is the debate team meeting in Mr. Blackburn's class, room 290.
There will be an RC Flying Club open fly on Thursday from 6 to 7 p.m. in the Vandy Gym.
And that's all we have for you today, CG.
Bye.
Bye.